Alrighty, guys. So we're here with
Cameron Baker,
AKA Cam TCG. Make sure you go sub to him. But we're here for a profile.
more content coming soon. I just did a vlog today, so that's going to be uploaded soon.
But Infernoble is your specialty.
Yeah, it is.
Because I've seen you wombo combo people with it.
Oh yeah, all day today. Just normal summon Aqua Dolphin, then that's the game.
Alright,
Let's get this started. So,
make sure you go sub to this man.
oh yeah.
Make
So
sure
we're gonna start with the Infernoble monsters. We're gonna run 3 Bernard, 3 Oliver, and 1 Ogier. People have been cutting this down to 2 only because it's once per turn. I love drawing it just in case you can get like an equip spell at the beginning of the game or something like that, just to get more extension. Then for the rest of the warriors, we're gonna be running 3 copies of red layer and then 2 fire flame. I only like running 2 because it really doesn't do anything. All it does is just get you an extra warrior, and then plus you already have all the other Infernoble cards, so I don't really see a point to run 3. Then we got the 2 gear free. This card right here is the best card in the main deck, I think. It's a non-targeting steal, so they got a Dragoon on the field. Cool. Attack into you, attack declaration, activate effect. Cool, they negate, chain and negate. And then you steal their Dragoon.
Sure, everybody can read that real quick.
Yeah, it's crazy. The non-targeting steal.
You feel playing 2 is correct though?
Yeah, I think running 1 isn't enough because this deck struggling against like Nibiru and like Ash and stuff like that. So just getting this out in the beginning of the combo helps a lot.
2 is the sweet spot, I guess.
Yeah, I think 3 is too much. And then best normal summon in the entire deck, Neospace Connector, Aqua Dolphin. You literally, if they have 1 hand trap, you normal summon this or this, and then it just gets ripped out. You see their entire hand, you know what deck they're playing, you know what to equip.
Even when they do hand trap it, is it pretty good?
Yeah,
like
you get to
Baylor
waste
or
a hand
something?
trap. So like even if you do normal summon this effect to special summon, and then they negate it, they don't want you to see their hand. So obviously they got another hand trap. So you do just different combo routes to play around other hand traps.
Plus hand knowledge is just back.
Hey, I think this card is the second most broken card in the entire deck. I will show one of the others.
I get it.
Yeah, one of the other spell cards in a second. So the 3 kind of like bricks in the deck, Genba, Despot, and Coldwing. This is the worst card to draw in the deck. You have to play around. You have to do some weird ass routes to be able to play around this because you need it to summon from deck. Despot for the Rodon combo, and then Genba just a regular tuner. Now the only hand traps I run in the deck is 3 Droll. The only reason I'm running 3 Droll, and it's the only hand trap. If I'm only going to run 1 hand trap, I want it to be super impactful throughout, And then I think Droll is the most impactful hand trap right now. And yeah, it worked out today. Someone tried to alpha tribute Ben 10. Cool, Droll. Your turn's over. Yeah. And then I'll do the equips. We got 3 Durandal, 3 DDR. This basically gets back banished monsters, so if you summon Omega, you could hand rip them for like 3 times. This is basically a Rhoda for any of your Fire Warriors. And then the 3 equips, Phoenix Blade, broken. This is just a monster reborn for all your level 4s. And this, the most broken card of the entire deck. Let's say nobody knows anything about this card. So essentially, as long as it's equipped to the equipped monster, you cannot target any monsters except for the equipped monster. So basically, if you try to monster reborn any cards in your graveyard, you can't because you can only target that one monster. And nobody ever knows about it. Because like at least anytime I go to local, there's always a judge. There's always a judge called. They're like, that's not how that works. I'm like, yeah, it is.
It needs an updated text, but
yeah, it's old ass card. And then we got the more search spells. We got 3 Heritage of the Chalice, and then 1 Rhoda, basically.
Quick pause. That shit says Magician Force. That's all this shit.
Yeah, I wish it get reprinted, but there's no point.
Right.
These are basically in more Rhodas, essentially. So add any Noble Knight card. You could even add the equip spells off this, and then 1 Reinforcement Army. It's a warrior deck.
It doesn't say target; it says specifically designate.
So yeah, and then the last 3 cards in the main deck is Dark Ruler No More. The only really going second cards, I just really want them to be blowout cards because if you're barely running any hand traps, you got to make them the most impactful as you can. So, and this card in Droll has saved me like 2 matches today. So.
Yeah, you take your opponent's head off with it.
Oh yeah, and for the extra deck, we're running 2 Isolde for all the Link monsters, 1 Hulk, a Rorodon.
That's so broken. You'll be able to play both.
Oh yeah, and then 1 Unicorn. This just enables if they have an extra imperm set going, like if they go first, just spin it back, whatever. They're not going to imperm it. I'm not, And then Hulk, a Rorodon combo, whatever, and then the Isolde. nobody, like, the amount of times I go into the second is old is crazy, and then they just, oh, cool, effect failure, cool, make another one to use the same effect. So, and then for the synchro monsters, for the warriors, we're running Charles, Roland,
Tell them upstairs.
and Balmung. This card's broken too. All of them are actually really good. This deck abuses not once per turn abilities and like effects like Aqua Dolphin, Despot, Cold
I
Wing.
caught
This,
that a couple weeks ago. You looped
dude,
the hell
yeah,
out of the card.
Omega. This deck is just like if you want to play a deck that's not once per turn, just play this.
Right.
And then for the other single monsters, double power tool.
Also not once per turn.
Oh yeah, also not once per turn. Shooting Riser, Omega, not once per turn. Orla Savage, sorry, that is once per turn. And then we're running one Herald. I used to run two. I don't think two is necessary because the end boards are already broken as is. And
You
then,
just do this when you play on a drop or something.
yeah, it actually works around droplets, but the discard spells, it kind of sucks ass, but it's just like, it's whatever.
Right.
But then I could just negate it with Herald because they're not discarded monsters, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And the last card in the extra deck is Mech Phantom Beast Draco Sack. Since Coldwing gains levels off the tokens, and then with Power Tool, they're both level 7s. So I can just
Also, you get an
overlay into
extra
this.
special.
Yeah, basically, this is just a one card combo. This just makes it more consistent, I think. The whole deck consistent. And then for the side, I'm going to do side triple Imperm, 3 Meister, 3 Nib, 3 Twin, and then 3 Lancia. I really don't like Flunders, that's why I'm running this. And I made
I
deck.
take that personally, sir. But please go ahead.
Yeah, Greg kind of smacked me. So.
Shut up.
The idea for Imperm, so why I'm siding the Imperms is for, like, if I go first, game 3, I could side out my Dark Rulers, because I don't need Dark Rulers going first. I could just side in the Imperms, plus it's just like an extra, I could either use it like going first or...
It's more flexible.
Yeah, and then the Meisters for the DPE, Celestial shit. I didn't see it. I didn't use it today. I used the Twin Twisters today, and then Lancia is always good to have. It hits almost every deck, essentially, and then Nib also hits almost every deck. But, yeah, and that's about it.
Alrighty, bro. And what was your page again, just so everybody can remember one more time?
Yeah, KMTCG. I'm starting to upload way more content, starting to put a lot more work into the channel. I really want to focus on more content creation and going to locals and stuff, and stuff like that. Also, Wise Guys collab coming soon.
Hey, y'all heard it, man. Y'all heard it from him. This guy right
sir.
here. I'm poking him in the side of the head with my foot. All right, bro. We're out.